All right, here we go. Part 2 of Xcelerator training for dispatch, Genesis Laboratories. In this video, we're going to cover how to cancel a pickup, how to enter a delivery, how to add a client, and we're also going to cover reporting. So, without further ado, let's get started. Plenty of pickups in here right now. Let's go click on one and show you how to cancel it. Alrighty. Oh, the Legionnaire called. They don't want to pick up anymore. Alright, gonna go in here. And we're gonna do POD name. I'm gonna enter Y, who canceled it. Say canceled by Derek. Enter DT, and enter the current time. And we're gonna have to put in pickup times using DT and delivery times. I'll save that. And if you see POD information sent, that's how you know the job's been completed. Now I can close this. You'll see it come off the dispatch board as complete. Alright, next up. Going to go to deliveries. So we can go back into order entry like for everything else. And I want to kind of track everything as much as possible, even just when reports go from one lab to another. So let's say you got something coming from Industrial Way to 1912. So Genesis Industrial Way will be the pickup company, and the delivery address will be us. And we'll do, let's say it's a rush, car, time. And we can put in special instructions too if we want. You need the pickup address or delivery address. So the way you would set up a delivery of supplies is you would make the warehouse the pickup company. So that's where they get the supplies. And then the delivery address would be wherever they're delivering the supplies. Say AFC East Hanover. Same day, in a car. And the courier would already know that you've entered delivery because you told them you had a delivery for them. Or you could enter special instructions, 2 boxes, 1 box, if there is such a thing. And if we have paperwork going out, let's say in the case with the Ridgedale paperwork delivery from the courier video I created. So let's say we already got the paperwork in 1912, or we could say we're going to IWE for the paperwork. Ridgedale. So on and so forth, pretty straight up. Same thing we would do if we had slide bags. They'd go from Industrial Way to Bayshore or Riverview. Next up on the agenda is adding a client. So I just got a client today. Urgent Care 1. So you go into accounting. You go into client master. And you just hit new. And you type in the info here. I'm not too familiar with where this place is, so I'll hop in the old Google. I believe it's East Windsor. Yep. Street down. Town. State, and it should auto input the zip. It did not. It does sometimes. Zip code. All right. Makes the tight sound for some reason. It's a little annoying. Change it back and should stay. And that's literally all you need to enter. You can put the phone number in there too, obviously. But any other changes you made to clients in general will be applied to this client. So you won't have to go in any of these special menus and apply special changes that we have. If it's a global change, it'll automatically get saved in every new client. Primary contact, phone. All right, all done. And next up, we have the weirdness I experienced today with account lookups. So I was going in here and I was trying to enter some orders for bag deliveries. So let's get rid of this one. So I wanted to go for Industrial Way. So let's say Ocean Medical Center. No records found. Weird, right? Ocean. Even if I typed in O, that's the only thing that came up. It seems to have this thing now where if I hit this pencil, which is pretty much like just the edit feature of anything, it brings you to an account lookup screen, which might be the easiest way when something like this happens. If you can't find a job, go to this little pencil up here for the account lookup. It's a pencil located right next to the account number, right above where it says Company Genesis Industrial Way East. So in here we can type in Ocean Medical Center. Now there's our job right there. Double click it. And go and change it back. Industrial Way. No, wrong Industrial Way. Do-de-do-do. And now when I go back here, suddenly it's still not available. Not okay. So here was the workaround. I had to leave that up first and then change it back. I'm hoping that once everything is loaded once, I'll get the hang of it, because this is not something we want to have to do. I can report it to them as some kind of error. But yeah, see, now it pops right up. So, like I said, it might be something that requires their attention. Go back, change that. Alright, so now that job's all set up to deliver slide bags. And if you have special instructions for a doctor, obviously you just put that in any of these fields, special instruction fields. Alright, so get rid of that. And I believe the last thing we're on now is reporting functions. It's going to be a little different for now. I have them working on a custom fix because there's something in report writing that has a sum feature, which is going to make it easier than it's ever been before. You're just going to run it. It's literally going to show you the sum of all types of packages picked up for the day. But for now, it doesn't work in that field, so they have to create that workaround for me. It's going to take a couple weeks, they said. So I think the thing we do for now is we go into operations and we go to review orders. This will be the quickest way to see what happened with any order throughout the day. Just going to delete this entry date from. PO date from is what you want to use right here up in the upper right hand corner. Enter the day's date. Search. And these will be all the jobs that were finished for the day. Up here you can see all the fields that you have to sort through. Up here you got driver number feature. So as the drivers come in, you want to know what they have, you want to print out the report. You just put the driver number in here. And hit search. There's my stuff. I want to export it to Excel. I'm going to export the current page. You'll have to move the columns, shift them a little bit just to make it visible. I'm going to show you the pickup. driver number, packages, and where those packages went. Because there will be slide bag deliveries and supply deliveries on the end of day report, as there is now. And then you just print that out. So at the end of the day, you would do something similar to this, but you obviously would search by the date and not by the driver, so every single thing would show up. And now you're wondering, it's going to be difficult to get the total when all I have to look at is this. You can't sort that because it begins with the number. So I put something in our little Excel sheet, new tab. You'll see in here in a second once I load up. Temporary Excel reporting tool down here in the tabs, well, most recent tab. So basically what you can do is every night you're just going to go in, highlight these 3 columns, number of bags, number of jars, and type of specimen, just like the 3 columns we worked with in the Verizon reports. Copy that into the temporary Excel reporting tool. And now it's exactly the way it was in the Verizon report. You can sort these by type, see everyone's, and do the equations just like we did them. Exact same way it used to be. That'll give us the totals, and we'll just take the totals, and we'll throw it at the bottom of this Excel report that we generate from Xcelerator. And that'll be the fix for now. But like I said, it'll be easier than ever. It's just going to take a couple weeks. Any questions? Obviously, I'll be there, guys. Thanks.